41 points, I believe, against a D1 team. I mean, a lot of people had some questions on whether your offense could do it again this year. Any questions now?
Well, we had some help from defense. Defense scored 2 touchdowns, and that's a big part of that game, why we were able to win it. And I think our offense is pretty explosive, what we got going on. But, you know, you're only good as your next game. And so that was in the past. We're focused on what we got to do versus Angelo State. Angelo State has one heck of defense. They led the Lone Star Conference last year, and they're a top 10 defense in the country last year in a powerful conference. And so we got a work cut out for us. And so it's going to be really a big task for us to go down there and play well.
Yeah, Hunter's going to try to hit the scoreboard up there at Jerry World.
Yeah, we're going to go through a walkthrough on Saturday morning, and our punter has a chance now.
Coach, what's this week of practice been like after that win on Saturday?
Well, I challenged the guys on Monday. I said there'll be no hangover, no hangovers. That's not what part of being a Pac football player is all about. It's a chance of 11 guaranteed opportunities. You have a chance to go compete. And if you can't get excited and play your best football, then you shouldn't be a Pac football player. And so I challenge those guys. And so they have to understand that that game's over with. And we gave them 24 hours, win, lose, or draw. You got 24 hours, and then you're moving forward, and you got to do that. So we've had a good week of practice yesterday. You know, we got a little rain, and our guys that made sugar kind of melted a little bit, and so we had to call it a little bit short. But it was a good goal for us.
What do you tell your guys going into playing in an NFL stadium?
Well, I believe NFL stadium or high school or college, it's still 100 yards, right? Last time I checked, I think it was. And so I think it's still about 50 yards across. The hash marks are about the same, so it really shouldn't be anything different.
Just the opportunity, though. I mean, that's got to be something that everybody's going to remember. And do you talk to your team about that part of it?
The only thing they'll remember is whether you won or lost, okay? And you're going to have to remember 10 years from now and say, do you want to tell your son that you went in that stadium and you lost? Or do you want to go in there and tell, hey, we played one heck of a football game, and I played my best ball down there in Dallas Stadium, or whatever stadium it's called anymore, Jerry's World or Cowboy AT&T Stadium or whatever it's called. But, you know, we got a chance to go and play. Yeah, it is exciting, but it's just one of our opportunities. And for a team that's really has a cause, a team that has a mission, they're going to understand. We'll play in the parking lot, we'll play in the street. I don't care where it is, as long as it's 100 yards. And we got the scoreboard, goalpost. We'll play anywhere, but it really shouldn't affect you where you play.
Chemistry on offense. I mean, new quarterback coming in. That's not really an issue, it seems like, with the day you had Saturday.
Well, I mean, we had a lot of time to work together during the summer, and that's something we really wanted to harp on. He also came in the springtime, which was good for us. And, you know, we just been spending a lot of time together, whether it's on or off the field, all of us wide receivers and the quarterback. So, you know, you're right, chemistry isn't really a problem right now.
How much, I know it's not an opponent you're super familiar with coming up this week, but what have you seen, kind of the game plan? How are you going to attack that defense? Coaches talk about how good they are.
They are going to have a tough defense, but the whole thing is we just got to play our game. We got to do it, stick to our strategy, our game plan, and we're confident in the pieces that we have put together on our offense to be able to get a victory. So.
It's going to be hard not to look up at that big screen when you're on the sideline down there.
It's going to be huge for me. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan myself, so it's a big time game. But at the same time, you know, it's a business trip. So, you know, we get there the day before, do a walkthrough. I'll be able to be in awe at that moment. But then the next day, you know, it's all business. So.
What was your initial reaction when you knew you were going to play at Cowboy Stadium?
I cried. No, it I mean, it's basically a dream come true. Like I said, I love the. I've been a Dallas Cowboy fan since I was little, and but like I said, it's a business trip. I knew that we got to go there and get a win. You can't go there and then turn around and lose. You know, so I was excited, but it's a business trip.
How much confidence did last Saturday's win give you guys?
Well, it was able to show basically for our offense that we've been all the work that we've been putting in over the spring and the summer is paying off. But it's a long season, so I mean we're moving on from what happened on Saturday. It was good performance, but there's room to get better.